The next step in the scenario is for me to locate the line items that are related to the invoice. In this particular example, I only have one invoice, invoice number 11, and my display field is set on this field here, which is a concatenation of the company and the invoice number. And the display field will show in any related tables. So as you can see here, this is the display field, and this is how it was connected to the invoice. So in this particular example, I have 3 line items all connected back to this particular invoice. And I obviously know that invoice number 11 has a particular record ID. I'm going to add another Knack module and search for records. And the object is the line items table. I'm going to be looking for the invoice number. And it's the second column in my table, invoice number. This is the connection to the invoice, where the invoice number is equal to the original record ID from the invoice. So I can scroll down to find my first module, which is here, which is module number 2, get a record, and obviously when I hover over this, it pulsates, and I can now take the record ID of the invoice. I'm going to leave the limit at 100. It's probably unlikely in my particular scenario that I'd have more than 100 line items. Click OK, rename the module, save the module, run once, back to Knack and trigger the scenario. And you can see now the output from this last module has various bundles. I can collapse these down, and you see here I have 3 bundles. So I've got line item 17, 16, and the last bundle is 15. If I look at my line items table, 17, 16 and 15. So these are my 3 line item bundles now in my scenario. In the next video, we will be adding the Microsoft Word template and combining all this information from our invoice, our company table, and our line items into our invoice.